Our top technicians make over $150,000 a year. You go through a trade school, come out of the gate ahead of the game. Calling them up and say, listen, you know, I'm 18, I really...
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of our Day in the Life series, where we bring you on job sites and interview technicians who are actually working in the trade every single day to help you decide if career choice would be a good fit for you. Today we are visiting Wyman Plumbing. They are a plumbing contractor based here in Phoenix, Arizona. We're gonna go in, we're gonna interview some of the techs, we're gonna interview the owners, and then we're gonna go on site to some repair work and show you what plumbers do. This is gonna be a fun one, it's gonna be an exciting one. Stay tuned.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Logan Deisler, the general manager here at Wyman Plumbing and Mechanical, and this is our office. So right here we have our dispatch center where we get all the phone calls coming in and out, and our ladies here, Jennifer and Nikki, who do an amazing job on the phones. And yeah, so this is where it kind of all starts. So this is kind of where we start off our mornings every day. We kind of get everybody here in our little conference room. We go over our dispatch board, where we're at for numbers wise, who's tracking for what. We go over daily wins. We have our top tech of the month board here, where we kind of go through and we show every technician we have, as well as the top tech of the month, which is a really good program. It allows our technicians to have a friendly competition amongst each other to kind of push each other to be more successful and help our customer base. When the guys need to get parts, we kind of come out to our warehouse. We do a really good job of making sure we have stock of most of the stuff that we use on a regular basis. We have a really nice facility here where we stock a lot of our water treatment, because we do water treatment, general plumbing, sewer repairs, and pretty much anything you need to do with plumbing. We have our water treatment, water heaters. We kind of go back in here where we have a lot of our equipment. Yeah, fully stocked warehouse, like I said, because we do offer after-hours emergency services. So we're able to come in here, get the parts we need after hours without having to rely on supply houses or parts stores. So when you get into the trades, a lot of times you need a lot of different tools and hand tools. You know, a lot of companies will make you bring your own. We try to provide a lot of those tools for our guys so they don't have to make that type of investment. This is really kind of a neat little setup right here. This is our pipe bursting equipment, where we'll actually go through and we can actually pull a new sewer line through your old sewer line. It's one of our specialties we do here at Wyman. When you have a sewer collapse or root intrusion or anything like that, we're able to fix your pipes no problem. So, and again, you know, when you go through, there's so many pieces and parts that go with plumbing. It's hard to stock everything, but you know, you go through a lot of these shelves here, we have a lot of the common stuff, your tubular, different toilet parts, things like that to rebuild a lot of the toilets and stuff that we need. Faucet cartridges are a big thing because our hard water here in Arizona, you get a lot of these that go bad on a regular basis. Standard copper fittings, PVC fittings, valves, a lot of different valves. There's gas valves, water valves, hose bibs, hose caps, all kinds of stuff that you get into when you get into the trade. This is pretty common stuff that we run through on a regular basis, so we like to keep it stocked up for the guys so they can refill their vans every day. So that's a great question, and I'm actually really passionate about getting the trades going. Our young people that an education, a college education isn't the only thing you're going to need. So we like to provide a lot of that stuff for you when you first start out. We'll provide you with a tool account. You know, hand tools and basic hand tools are something that a lot of the tradesmen bring their own. Some companies require you to bring them with you, and that's hard to do as a youngster trying to get into the trade. So we try to do what we call a tool account, where we'll get you the basic hand tools and you can work and pay that back over a period of time. Oh wow, yeah, the trades are actually, you know, particularly with plumbing, you know, you start off, you know, right, like I said, if you have no skill set, you know, we come in, you're going to be starting off right around $20 an hour here. Our top technicians make over $150,000 a year, and that's just based on the type of skill sets and everything else. So there's a tremendous amount of opportunity inside of the trades to make a really decent living. If you're looking to get into the trades, you know, look for somebody a company who has an apprenticeship, However, a lot of companies will say they have an apprenticeship, but they don't really have a program, a detailed step-by-step process and timeline and expectations. So if you're talking to a company and looking to get on with them, ask them what the progression looks like, because an apprenticeship typically on a lot of companies is just come work with us and you'll learn as you go. And that's a very long process, versus where if you go to a company like us, we have an employee maturity model where we'll actually take you from step to step, from labor to installer, from installer to apprentice, from apprentice to level 1 tech, all the way up to a level 4 tech, which is the top tech. So, when you get on board, it's important to make sure that they can show you how that progression works, so that it's intentional and you're not just there learning from the guy next to you. So.
Charles McDaniel with Wyman Plumbing. Today we're out here in Desert Mountain. We have a shower head that's corroded on and the homeowner can't get it off. They have a guest bathroom that the handle fell off the shower valve and possibly maybe broken. And then we also have a tankless water heater that we're going to be assessing. It was throwing an error code and she had to reset it. So we're about to go inside and take a look and see what we got. I'm just going to take it down. It's throwing an error code saying abnormal air pressure. My guess is maybe there's something clogging the inlet or it's having an exhaust issue. The only other option we really have is going to be a condensate problem, which it's kind of already popped right here. So just going to kind of diagnose and see if I can find anything and see what we might have going on. I'm opening the different valves. I was trying to open this one to see if I can get it to fire off, but it's still only pulling from the one. So the handle has fallen off and they can't get it to stay back on. The cartridge may be completely destroyed, possibly just a little attachment piece, but we're gonna see if we can get it to go back on. I think someone might have either grabbed onto it and kind of wiggled it loose and popped it out. It's actually, there's a set screw that goes into a piece of plastic, and over time, if you kind of yank on or really have to crank on it, it'll start to move that Allen on that plastic, and I think it just kind of worked itself out. So I just kind of reset it and a shake test on it. Seems like it should be all right. Yeah, when I first started plumbing, they used to call it getting baptized. Along the years, you kind of realize that you'd rather be baptized in clean water than sewer water, but I've definitely been drenched in both. All right, so we had just completed our diagnostic for today. We had taken a look at the water heater, found out it was throwing an error code, and found out why the units aren't talking to each other. So they're kind of not working together and they need to be. Pulled the shower head apart and tried to clean it out, but it has a lot of hard water spots. The homeowner had stated that they just replaced their water softener, so I'm assuming that most of that damage is from before they replaced the water softener. And we got a new shower handle back on and got it all connected and working properly. So we're getting ready to head to the next job here.